In Rocket League, there's multiple different ways to freestyle, but one of the most popular and cool ones of them all is called solo freestyling. But despite that, not a lot of people know who the best freestylers are. In fact, you probably won't even know this episode's player. And that's why in this series, I'm showing you guys my picks for the best freestylers in Rocket League. In this episode, it's solo freestyling. I'm going head to head versus the best solo freestyler in a 3-game freestyle only 1v1 to really test my skills and see how well I do against him. Meet the world's best solo freestyler, Maktuf. He's a 20-year-old Mexican Rocket League player who currently lives in Germany. And this player really shocked the freestyle world with his fantastic performance in the solo freestyle tournament called the Post X Thrustmaster Invitational. And that's where he ended up in 2nd place after a very close vote, just barely losing to Henkovic. And of course after that, he was picked up by Post Clan and now is currently a Post member. And he even recently finished 2nd again in this same tournament, just barely losing by 6 votes to Jaxi. I know there's some other fantastic players who are very talented in solo freestyling as well, such as Jaxi and others, but I base this off of my personal opinion and preference, and I have nothing but respect for other players that are considered to be the best of solo freestyling. This is completely my opinion, so let's just have fun. Now, it's time to get to the games, but before that, this video is sponsored by Core. What is Core? Well, Core is this fantastic new game platform allowing anyone to play and also create PC games for free. You definitely heard that right. You too can fulfill your dreams of making an actual game. And hey, maybe one day I'll play it. Core is completely made with Unreal Engine, which allows for you to find some insane ideas and crazy concepts within these games. Because after all, it's made by players like me and you, and we've all got some insane ideas for games. I've actually really been enjoying Sniper Alley, which is a first-person shooter, free-for-all, but with snipers only. And if we've learned anything from any other shooter game, everyone loves playing with snipers, and this is a really fun way of doing it. I actually had a lot of fun playing with my friends in this, and I had some pretty cool shots. Not only that, but there's another game that I've really liked, which is made by a gamer like you and I, and it's called Island Survival Alpha. It's a survival island game where you wake up and you're surrounded on an island by zombies, raptors, and sharks. I also played this with my friends, and it's actually super cool, and we had a lot of fun running away from these beasts. But that's not all. There's so many other games you can check out from all your favorite genres, and it truly seems endless, and it's all for free, which is truly the most beautiful part about this. Hey, no wonder it seems endless, because brand new games are published every single day for you to build, battle, and explore with friends. I'll definitely be playing a lot of this with my Discord community because it's simply so easy to set up, it's all for free, and it's a lot of fun. Massive thanks to Core for sponsoring this video, and again, it's completely free. Just head on over to coregames.com or click the link in the description. Now let's get into the video. Alright, you know how it works, Maktuf. You're just gonna be playing 3 games with me, and you're gonna destroy me. That's basically it. See what you got.
I don't know what to do.
Oh my, it's that in from the corner. Okay.
Oh no.
Dude, if you got that, that would have been nuts. I don't know how to
man.
compete with that. With Rocket League, like, when did you start playing?
I started playing like 2016 or 17. And I started playing,
okay.
Yeah, on the PS4. I started on PS4.
Oh, okay. How do you find out about the game? Like, where do you find out about it?
Yeah, on PS4 it was free to play, so...
Oh yeah, like free weekend, yeah.
Yeah, so I just started playing. I had like 50 hours. I didn't really enjoy it.
Okay.
But I guess with time... I got this laptop. I'm playing on a laptop.
Okay.
And the fact that I got this laptop made me play. Because the input was so bad on PS4.
On the PS4. Yeah.
So I wasn't really enjoying it.
Did you first start off with competitive? Oh my goodness. Dude. Dude. This is ridiculous. How would someone ever do, like, how do you practice this to become good enough to do that? Like, what?
Mechanic by mechanic. I started with presets, I guess.
Yeah, that's nuts. Jesus, I don't know how to compete with that. With that though, like, who were your main inspirations for freestyling when you like started?
Nitro, Pulse, and Nexus. The
So like
channels.
the teams. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Were there any like specific players?
Players? It's not something I remember. Like,
Oh, okay. So it was mostly just like looking at the teams and being like, wow, these guys are all nuts.
but of course, the players I do remember are like Novel or Hoots or
Yeah.
Also, the black and white montage.
Oh, that montage, that's such a classic. If anyone's been around since like 2016, they will remember that.
Yeah, I still remember that. I think I've watched it like 10 times. I always come back every couple of months to watch it.
Same, it is such a classic montage. It's nuts. What was your thoughts when playing in the first Freestyle Invitational and then also the second? Like, how was your mindset going through both of those tournaments?
I wasn't really sure why I was there. I was like, I don't know, 300 subs. No one really knew me. Yeah, and nobody really knew me, so it was really weird for me to get an invitation from Pulse Clan, the biggest tournament of all time on Freestyle. Somewhat, I didn't think I deserved it.
Didn't deserve the spot?
Yeah, for how underrated I was.
Okay.
But I guess after the second, I just went on with it.
Yeah, that's fair. I think not a lot of people realize that the most underrated or the most unknown players are often like the very best players. Like, it's not really the YouTubers like me, Fire, Vampel that are really the best. I mean, maybe Vampel, but they're not really the best. It's really just like the underrated unknown players like you and then Temple, Jaxie, players like that.
It's just the time they've been in the Rocket League scene. I guess. Vampel, Fire, like they've been around for like forever, and they're like inspirations in another way.
Yeah, like you would consider Fire to be one of the best in like 2017 when he was the first to come up with a lot of different shots. He was like, I don't know, a big
100%.
Yeah, like he was a big inspiration for a lot of people. With freestyling, do you have any plans of creating content like on YouTube or Twitch, or are you just gonna stay focused on freestyling?
Right now, I'm like in a stage of my life where I really want to upload more content or stream more, but I don't know if I can. So it's right now I'm unsure about the future for me.
What's like your favorite mechanic in Rocket League? Like, do you have a favorite mechanic?
I guess the reset. I just love resets. Like,
dude, yeah. So like, basically nobody knows this, but like, I feel like you kind of created a new kind of flip to get into the ball. Like, I don't know how you do it, but it's so unique to me, and nobody really does it. Like, you do that kind of backflip spin thing.
I don't think it's something new. I just think it looks cool.
Yeah,
the way I do it.
Yeah, no, it looks super cool. But, like, nobody really does it. That's why it's so like cool to me.
Yeah, and it's fairly difficult. I really have to practice it. I'll maybe try it now.
Okay, yeah. Let's see it. I want to see if you can do it. Dude, see something like that?
Oh, no reason.
That's unlucky. Like, that, I never see that. Nobody really does that. Like, I think the only other person that's been practicing that is Critical.
It's just something I want to do. Like, it's something I want to be known for. Like, just experimenting with flip resets.
That's
because
good.
I know in the freestyle scene, resets are like a little bit. They've been seen as the more resets you get, the better.
Yeah.
But I really want to be the one saying the coolest resets. It's better.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
better when you get a clean, cool reset.
So you always gotta be innovating and getting better. Yeah, I fully agree with you. Do you watch any like Rocket League YouTubers? Like any mainstream ones or like freestyle ones? If so, who do you watch?
I think I watch most of the big YouTubers like Sunless, Musty. I'm all in for all Rocket League content.
Okay. So you have like no real preference.
Mertzy, Linku, yeah, no real preference. You?
Oh, fair, thank you. Fair enough. Yeah, so with that though, okay, I was thinking about doing something cool. With that though, what about streaming? Like, do you ever consider streaming or watching streamers? Like,
well, I watch streams, but very little.
Right.
I just started watching streams because of people like Johnny Boy, because I also like watching 1v1s competitively. So that's the only thing I use streaming for, just competitive 1v1.
That kind of brings me to my next point though. Were you ever more interested in ranked or competitive, or was it just fully freestyling from the start?
I don't know, just clipping on better and better people. That's
So,
pretty much it.
It was never really like about getting a higher rank. It was more like
No,
getting
it's
cool
just
goals.
Getting clipped on by clipping on better people. GCs, Supersonic Legends.
I think that's
It's
what's so unique about
satisfying.
Rocket League. Yeah, it's like hitting
Yeah.
cool clips against like those higher ranked players, which trick shotting in Call of Duty never really had, because that was kind of just like you're up against anyone and everyone. So like on the topic of the Freestyle Invitational, right? Like you got second twice. Like, does it ever feel like to you that you will get number one like in the next one, or do you feel like you've kind of got this curse behind you?
It's a curse.
It is a
Like-
curse.
Like 10 people behind on votes for.
Yeah. No, it was crazy. I think it was literally 6 votes away from being your win last time, and that's just insane. That just shows how equally skilled you and Jaxi are.
I really do think Jaxi deserves it. It's just
That's
hard to decide on that kind of stuff.
It really is. No, it really is. But that's actually a good point to move on to the next one, which is there's been a lot of talk about this rivalry between you and Jaxi. Do you think this rivalry will go on for a long time? And if so, what do you think of it? And are you good friends with him? Like, do you know him or?
Don't play a lot with him, but I do respect him, and he's a really kind guy.
Okay.
I love talking with him.
Do you think
It's
this
just-
rivalry will go on for a long time?
I'm not sure. It's hard to think about me and Jaxi, one player I admired like for so long, just
And now
going
you're
in
competing
same
against him?
level as him. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for me.
Yeah, no, exactly. I get you, because that's a very similar road to how I was in ones. Like, I looked up to these players, then competing against them, it's like, you never really know how to feel.
8 months ago, I couldn't even do 2 resets. And 8 months ago, I was watching players like Muri and Jaxi just score these insane shots. And I was
Wait.
like, maybe I'll get there. I don't think so. And I'm
Wait,
here.
so 8 months ago you couldn't even do double resets? Like, how do you practice become so good then? Or like, do you have some sort of training routine? Because 8 months and you've improved this much is kind of insane.
Yeah, maybe 8 months is an exaggeration, but it's near that amount of time. I just spent hours and hours on free play, going for the exact same shot.
How, like, do you work on the setup the most, or like, do you just go
Setup.
to training pack, or?
The setup 100%. With one training pack, I just put one setup.
Okay.
I kind of tweak it to make it harder each time.
There's one thing I really can appreciate though, and that's the fact that you hit like quadruple resets with no stalls like it's no problem. Like, I tried to practice that and I gave up. Like, how is that even possible? I didn't think that was actually possible to have enough time to get quadruple resets with no stalls. But then you're able to do that.
It is different from the way I do it.
Yeah,
I
I guess.
I guess you do fast flips, fast diagonal flips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just do front flip cancel and I arrow. That's basically what I do.
Okay.
So I think it's more consistent that way. So it's more or less the same amount of skill I need with stall resets.
Yeah, but like helicopter resets, for example, like, how long did that take for you to learn?
The thing is, I've never tried that, and once you have these mechanical skill.
What do you mean you've never tried that? You did that in the finals.
Yeah, of course, but before that, I didn't really try helicopter resets, and once you start practicing them, it solely depends on how much skill you have. So it took me about like 2 days.
Oh my, okay,
get
so
the hang
you're
of
just
it.
flexing now your skill.
No,
Okay.
No, never.
So it's just easy for me.
No. Oh my, you're just making me look bad.
No. We all know your skill.
No, it's just different for everybody, and I know people that are super good with heli resets, but once you
actually fully practice it, you can understand it, and you can really become good at it.
it's just understanding how they are done.
Yeah. So, are you a keyboard and mouse player or controller?
No, controller.
Controller, okay. So, keyboard and mouse or controller, which one is superior?
Controller, just because some stuff looks cleaner.
Okay.
There's just some movements you can't do with keyboard, I think. I don't know.
That's fair.
Like, I see keyboard players doing these insane stuff, but some things look too stiff for me.
What about something like a Vampo style? Like, how is he able to do that and nobody able to replicate it?
Vampel, I love his style.
It really is unique.
Yeah, it's really unique.
Dude, have you seen that thing where you like turtle first and then you like catch it? Oh my god, that's like actually nuts. I'll put a clip up on the screen about it right now. Like Novel's total reset flip.
Oh yeah.
That was nuts.
That's insane. I love that.
That's something that I really appreciate about creativity. Wait, you can do that?
do that?
No, you can't. I was about to say. If you can do that, oh my god.
Do that. I suck at that. I tried the other day. A long time ago, I tried doing that. Once I saw that clip. Don't understand how you can have that level of. I don't know how to pop the car and make it stay that way.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like it's crazy
sense
to me, but I think that kind of shows how like the never-ending possibilities of like the freestyle scene. So, who are some of your favorite freestylers? Like, I know on this series I kind of highlight the underrated but also the best freestylers. But what about your favorite freestylers?
It's up too many I enjoy. Do I just spit them all out?
Yeah, say like your top 5. No particular order. This is not a competition.
Yeah. Jaxi, for sure. Heion.
Okay.
The no flipper.
Right.
Novel as well. I love that style. And there's too much. I can't think of all of them right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Just
oh my god.
A lot of them are very good.
That's fair. So I want to end on this. How does it feel in your mind? Like, has it really set in? How does it feel being considered one of the best at something?
It's overwhelming, but I really don't want to think that way. Because I do think everybody has their own style.
Exactly. It's very subjective.
Yeah, it's very subjective. Even more so in this game that's just such a weird concept.
No, exactly. It's that way with freestylers. Like, every freestyler is so like respectful and so humble. It is amazing to see. And that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed knowing more about the best players within the freestyle scene. And of course, I hope you enjoyed getting to know Maktuf better. If you did enjoy this video, definitely subscribe for more. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Check out Maktuf too, link is down below. Join my Discord, and I'll see you next year. Peace.